Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
There's a book.
No time for idle hands.
Doors of the Spirit. Maybe get out of the water? What did you guys find?
You're finished. You will die.
Okay, that was mass chaos. Or rather, a running fight, I guess. Dwemer bracers. The ancestral enemies of the Dunmer. Some of them. The Dunmer have a lot of ancestral enemies. A stagger in bad need of repair. Oop. Sorry, latte. Dwarven junk mace. Okay, that was an interesting choice. Okay. This is not the one we are looking for.
You're
Please.
joking, right?
Dinky, I think you need to stay down here. Or maybe not. Dinky's like, I got this. I got this. That just looks like an incense thing.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
I fought wars, ferocious.
There we go. Fine, fuck it. Velathian shield. Dinky. Julian, please get out of the lava. Fiend katana, temple armored robe. They were fairly well equipped.
Whatever you want, within reason. Speak freely.
Blessing of the 2 months upon you.
but not the one we're looking for. Alright. Holy shit. That would be lava. That would be more lava. Where's Dinky? Oh, really? Where's Dinky? I hope Dinky's not down there. I don't know where Dinky went. Okay, let's try this again. Without falling in the lava. What is my short blade skill? 49. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Onyx, Natu, Karma. No, let's go to Onyx.
You in You're finished.
Please do not roam around in the lava. That's dumb. Jeez Louise. This is why we have companion-friendly lava. Because our companions are dumb. The third door. Okay. Ashlander bone arrows.
What now?
Quit bitching. Oh my god.
Whatever you want, within reason.
Mm.
Please, speak.
Whatever it is, I'm uninterested.
Good for you. No, that was an interesting perspective, but I'll take it. Solani armored robe. And tower shield. Shell touch.
No time for hiding.
As long as nobody learns summons, I'm fine. That's gonna be a bitch and a half to climb. Fragile. This is not a particularly exciting dungeon. Just saying. Yeah, no. The fact that I'm starting to clip through things strongly suggests I'm gonna crash eventually. Alright, we got this one down here. What is this? I think I've got one Ikashi's lock splitter. Okay. Can't get in that way. Can't use a probe to stab a ghost to death. So what fun would that be? Skooma. That's special. You said your mom was from here, so your ancestors are Urshilaku, right? He's like, remember, my mom found me. She's not my actual mom. Biologically. So no, my ancestors aren't here. Alright, where's Dinky? Dinky. Dinky's like, I breathe underwater. What do you want? Whoops. This is gonna suck. Kafka. Okay.
Die, I
Oh.
want war.
This is the end of you, wit!
They never learn.
Okay. Interesting. already looked up there. Okay. I guess they just kind of put the bodies wherever at this point. Kakuna.
You will die. I must walk. And walk.
Did you lose your bow? The heck? Platforming. Not my favorite video game mechanic. Let me tell you. Okay. Anyways, this is not where we're supposed to go. I don't think so. I think there's one more exit. Peckish and thirsty. That sounds like a case of stew for dinner. Juno. Okay.
Please be careful.
Where are you going? Oh. It's a big circle. That's anticlimactic. Oh, okay, there is another chamber, or 3. Okay. Oh, hey, we found it. Okay. Let's make a decent sketch. Julian, anything to say?
Whatever it is, I'm not interested.
If I could stop hitting Q, that would be great. You are unable to lift the lid.
There's no escape.
Okay.
There is no escape. Now you die.
Go on. I can't stop you.
Now you die.
Can I talk to you for a minute? I've been thinking about a lot of things, really, but mainly about this whole Imperial spy false incarnate thing. You think I'm amazed did it hurt? Oh, shut up and let me finish. You lied to me about being a spy for the Emperor, and I'm still not happy about this. Oh, don't start this again. Will you please be quiet and let me speak? This isn't easy for me, you know. Where was I? Oh, yes, and I'm not happy about you agreeing to pretend to be the Nerevarine, or have a Rulin pretend to be the Nerevarine, and before that, Geob pretend to be the Nerevarine. But I'm not pretending anything. We're just being tested. Shut up. I'm trying to explain something here. So, as I said, I've been thinking, and I've been trying to imagine what I would have done if I had been in your place, and I really don't know. Probably shouted a lot and ended up getting thrown back into jail. So it occurred to me that maybe what I would have done in your situation or their situation would have been a good idea. Where are you going with this, Julian? If you'd let me finish, I'd tell you, Sheogorath. I can tell you're not going to make this easy for me. You're not trying to apologize, are you? Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that I tried to think about why you might be doing what you're doing, and I guess it's not your fault that the Emperor's trying to manipulate you. And I can understand why you would want to find out what's going on, and I realize this can't be easy for you either. And maybe I haven't exactly been making your life any easier. Well? So, fine. I guess I'm trying to apologize for shouting at you and not listening to you and for not thinking about your side of things and for acting like an idiot as usual. I don't know, maybe you should be a bit more apologetic. Sheograth, what you want me to do? Punch myself in the face? That'd be a start, I could help. Fine, I'm really very sorry for the way I've been acting lately. I've never been any good at making friends, and when I'm angry, I feel that we might never be on speaking terms again. So I really am sorry, and I hope you can forgive me. There, will that do? That last part spoiled the effect slightly, but I guess it'll have to do. Thank you. You won't regret this. Now, let's get moving. That's it then. I'm eager to be breathing fresh air, or anything but this damp rot. Alright. And we got everybody? Okay, let's recall the camp.
In faith, I'm listening.
I don't know. I just like creating the art. Plus, I'm using it as whatchamacallit, the thumbnails for the videos on YouTube. So need to have plenty of options. Where is the ash cans?
What do you want, Outlander?
You wanted a thoughtful gift of eggs. More Kwama egg? No, Outlander. You're too generous. Keep it for yourself. I never gave you any in the first place.
Do you have something to say?
So, Outlander, have you completed the initiation rite? This is my father's Bonebiter bow. You've completed the initiation rite. I name you Deja Blackeye, clan friend of the Ashlanders. Keep my father's bow and bear it with honor. You are a friend of our tribe and may rest in any Urshalaku bed, but do not harm any other tribe members or take their things. And now I will fulfill my promise. Go to the wise woman's yurt, and Nabani Maesa shall examine you and test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. Now that you are a clan friend, I want to speak plainly. I find it hard to believe that you might be the Nerevarine. You are an outlander, but the Nerevarine comes to drive all outlanders from Morrowind. How could an outlander be the incarnate? The great houses stole our lands and mocked us with false gods. The godless outlanders steal our land and our dignity. The Nerevarine is the last hope the Ashlanders have. I will let no outlander steal this hope from us. These are serious words, Arulin, words of life and death. I see honor and merit in you, and am proud to name you clan friend. But take care what you say, and do in the name of the Nerevarine. Now go question Nibana Maesa, and learn all she can tell you. Bam Benef. People think it's a cursed place, and we let them believe that. For us, it's a sacred place. It helps us navigate the Ashlands, offers protection during an ash storm, and leaving a gift to the big tree brings good luck. Dagoth is the devil and the enemy. Dagoth and his beasts and servants are the source of many evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth dwells in the fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin called ash vampires and by legions of deformed monsters. Ghostgate is a great warrior's fort of the settled people. It blocks the only hole in the magic wall that keeps Dagoth and his evil trapped inside. These warriors serve false gods, but they are brave fighters. A few of the Dunmer tribes that settled in Morrowind became the Great House clans. Our Ashlander tribes also descend from these early Dunmer tribes. In ancient days, the Deep Elves and a host of outlanders from the west came stealing the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar, who was the great Khan and war leader of the House people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law and became as one of us. So when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under moon and star, to honor the ways of the spirits and the rights of the land, all the tribes joined the House people, fighting a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer, tribesmen and housemen, died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, set themselves up as gods, and forgot Nerevar's promises to the tribes. But Nerevar will come again and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises, honor the spirits and drive the Outlanders from the land. Yes, we know of the Farlands. Abbasadad has come to live among us. He has taken an Ashlander name and follows our customs with honor and care. This pleases us greatly. Perhaps you can learn something from him. Red Mountain is the great mountain of fire at the center of Vardenfell. The outer slopes are steep and rugged, and the crater is deep and filled with burning rock. Beasts and servants of the devil Dagothur live on Red Mountain. The settled people built a magic barrier called Ghost Fence to keep the evils inside. Within the Ghost Fence, rain never falls and the sun never shines. The only weather is the red and deadly ash blight. The Ghost Fence is a magic wall around Red Mountain. The settled people created this barrier to keep the devil Dagothur and his beasts and servants trapped in Red Mountain. You've proven your worthiness by traversing the burial caverns. Okay. Alright. We are going to save before we lose all that work. Okay, this bow that we have, is it better than... No, it is not better. And you drain your fatigue. So...
Is there something you need?
Fairly sure that wasn't mud.
She's barefoot. That's interesting. So, they've told me of you, Outlander, or shall I say clan friend. You are hard-headed and ignorant, but perhaps it is not your fault. My lord Ashkan says that you will ask me of the Nerevarine prophecies. He said I will also test you and your companions against them. I must do as my lord Ashkan says, so ask your questions and I will test you. There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things: aspect and uncertain parents, the moon and star, sleepers, 7 curses, the curse's bane, the prophecy of the stranger, the prophecy of the 7 visions, the lost prophecies. Ask me of these things, if you are patient, if you would be wise. Or, if you are impatient to know, just ask, do I pass the test of the Nerevarine prophecies? Go ahead, Outlander. Go ahead, strangers. I am the wise woman. Ask your questions and I will answer. If what you say is true, you are indeed born on a certain day of uncertain parents. That is part of the prophecy. But many have the same birthday, and many are not sure of their parents. It is interesting, but it does not make you the Nerevarine. This is a strange dream indeed. The Sharmat Dagothr speaks to you in the voice of prophecy. He curses the 3 betrayers, the 3 false gods, Vivek, Amalexia, Sothasil. He calls you to drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. This is a very strong dream, a very cunning, a dream to stir hearts. This is a very good lie. He called you Nerevar, and the dream of the Nerevarine is very strong, and very dangerous for you and for all my people. Julian reminds me of somebody, but I cannot quite place the resemblance. We know of the Nerevarine prophecies. We have also heard that an Outlander comes to fulfill these prophecies. Perhaps you are that Outlander, perhaps not. There are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost, the 7 curses, and others. Some are forgotten, some hidden, some deliberately lost. The wise women are the memory of the Valathi people, but it is a faulty memory, and we are mortal, and our knowledge dies with us. But we hear that the dissident priests of the temple study our Nerevarine prophecies, and record them in books. Such written words never die. You must go to them and ask for the books, and bring what you find to me. We are nomads, the Ashlanders, living in camps of portable huts. We travel from place to place, build our camps, and then move on to find new grass for our herds and new ranges for hunting. I know nothing of this Propylon index. A hunter found a curious stone in a ruin and gave it to me. It is not important, that's why I'm willing to sell it. It is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarine. It is called the 7 Curses of the Sharmat. But I do not know it, and I know no one who does. It may be lost. Such things happen. A wise woman dies or forgets, or a clan is wiped out. Perhaps someone knows, but is keeping it secret. Perhaps it is one of those many books of your settled people. I have heard that the dissident priests of the temple may have such books. Rumors say that in the towns, mad cultists called Sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagothr has awakened and will drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. Perhaps it is just a coincidence, but I think it is a sign of the Nerevarine. Not necessarily a sign that you are the Nerevarine. Perhaps it is the time of the Nerevarine has come. And you have come at the same time. This is not passing a test, but it may mean you have some part to play in the coming of the Nerevarine. Mud crab bites sometimes pass a sickness that makes sensible hunters babble like the mad one has touched them. This we call swamp fever. Legend says Indorel Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore this sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark. Some say he had a magic ring marked with a moon and star. Others say he was born under a moon and star. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine, and you do not have this mark, so you are not the Nerevarine. The full title of the prophecy is 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Listen, I will tell you the verses. 7 trials. What he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. First trial. On a certain day to uncertain parents, incarnate moon and star reborn. Second trial. Neither blight nor age shall harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. Third trial. In caverns dark Azura's eyes see, and makes to shine the moon and star. Fourth trial. A stranger's voice unites the houses, 3 halls call him Hortator. Fifth trial. A stranger's hand unites the Velothi, 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. Sixth trial. He honors blood of the tribe unmourned, he eats their sin and is reborn. One destiny, or 7th trial. His mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. One destiny. He speaks the law for Veloth's people. He speaks for their land and names them great. What does this prophecy mean? It tells us who the Nerevarine will be, and the trials he must undergo before he fulfills his destiny. Some parts I understand, some parts I do not. I will answer your questions as best I can, but I cannot pretend to understand it all. This is the best known of the Nerevarine prophecies. We call it the Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far neath moon and star. Though stark born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. The Urshulaku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and West Gash. I am the wise woman of the Urshulaku, and Ashkan Sul Matul is our chief, a brave and respected war leader, and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. Okay. First trial refers to the Neravarine's birth sign, to your birth on a certain day to uncertain parents, just like the stranger in the prophecy. I'm not sure what this means. Will the Nerevarine come as a spirit who is not harmed by blight or age? I don't know, but I think curse of flesh means the blight disease corpus, which causes terrible distorted growths on its victims. Perhaps the Nerevarine can heal this disease. Perhaps it will be a sign of the Nerevarine. In legend, there is a shrine to Azura called the Cavern of the Incarnate. There are secrets I may not tell you about this cavern. Do not ask. The Hortator is a war leader chosen when Dunmer great houses must put aside their normal feuds to unite against a common enemy. This has not happened since the Empire invaded our land. The Ashlanders are sometimes called the Velothi for the prophet Veloth, who guided us to this land many, many centuries ago. And the 4 tribes are the 4 tribes of Vardenfell, the Urshulaku, the Ahamusa, the Zainab, and the Urabensum. It would truly be a miracle to unite these 4 tribes who have so long raided and warred with one another, but the Nerevarine must be one who performs miracles. I'm not sure. The tribe on Morn may mean the sixth house, House Dagoth, which was exterminated after the Battle of Red Mountain. But it may also mean the Dwemer, or the Dwarves, as the Westerners call them. And eating sin is doing atonement for another's sin. The cursed false gods must be the tribunal. They are surely false gods, evil sorcerers and necromancers, and they murdered Nerevar, so they might set themselves up as gods. Binds the Broken must refer to Nerevar's broken promise to the Ashlanders to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land. I love her dress. One destiny. Beloth's people are the Dunmer, all Dunmer, Ashlander and Great House. The last time the Velothi were united were with Nerevar at the Battle of Red Mountain. Now Nerevar will come once again and unite the Dunmer. He will restore Morrowind to the Dunmer and restore the former greatness of the Velothi people. The Incarnate cannot fail. What others have tried, he will do. What Nerevar started, the Incarnate shall finish. The Ashlanders of the Zainab tribe are sly and crafty. Their camp is in the interior of the Grazelands. The Arambin Sum of Malagmar love themselves and their weapons above all else. Their Ashkan Ulathpal is cruel and ambitious, and his Gulakans are just like him. Their wise woman, Manireh, is cautious and reasonable. Seek her counsel. Don't waste your speech on the war cons. In Tamriel, persons born under certain constellations are said to be fortunate in their aspects. Such persons are often blessed or cursed with remarkable abilities or weakness as the result of the magical conjunctions of celestial influences. The Ahamusa of the Grazelands are mild and peace-loving. The wise woman of the Ahamusa, Sinamu Merpal, is also their Ashkan.
My prices are reasonable.
Yep, I'm sure they are. Here, buy some shulk resin, please. That's a lot. I should have some cheap potions. Oh wait, you had the Propylon Index
Welcome,
for
Outlander.
sale.
I've special
Yes.
prices just for you today.
Alright. The Urshulaku are the last holdouts of our Ashlanders' delusions of grandeur. They slowly wither away out here, awaiting for their savior. I don't see why you waste time trying to learn about spiteful nomads. The Urshulaku burial caverns were ancient. Alevana would have loved to see it, but to leave our ancestors in such a damp, rotting place, it just feels sad.
La license.
The Urshulaku are the keenest preservers of Ashlander tradition, and they have a huge store of songs, prophecies, and legends. Okay. The wise women know that some Nerevarine prophecies have been lost, but the distant priests of the temple study the Ashlander Nerevarine prophecies and record them in books. Perhaps the lost prophecies can be found there. Nabani Mayesa has asked me to go to the dissident priests, get them to show me the books, and tell her what I find there. This sounds like something to mention to Cassius. Maybe he'll know how to contact the dissident priests. Okay.
Welcome, friend. We extend you our warm regards.
There's someone watching me.
Welcome, friend. We extend you.
Let's see, this should take me to Alderaan, I would think. Could be wrong.
How are you?
Margon.
You will die.
Close enough. It's okay. It's just Paxon. 1, 2, 3. Vess is walking off. Vess!
Speak freely. Speak freely.
Alright. I actually need everybody to
freely.
wait outside.
La license. Very well.
Yes?
This place is like Old Rune, only worse. Dinky? You? Stay here. He just wanders around however he wishes. Of course, you'll find me just where you left me. Just don't make me wait too long. Okay, I need to go into the shrine and do the thing. Here Meru's Dagon held this rock high above the
Is there
Dunmer.
something I can do
Vivek
for
taunted
you?
Meru's Dagon so that Dagon threw the rock at Vivek instead of the people. I'm Anhedra. If you are a pilgrim, read the inscription on the stupid rock. Your threats are weak like your flesh, mortal. Continue with your insults, mortal. I long to feast on your marrow. Ha! Fine words from one born from the wrong end of a dwar. After I kill you, I will rape your corpse. Don't worry, I'll be gentle.
You inward. There is no escape.
Completed the pilgrimage. Tashby is our healer, not some necromancer. Everyone here in Margon knows her and all the good she's done. You again? Didn't you learn your lesson the first time? Yes, I did. Have you read the inscription on the memorial, brother? Yes. Ravilla Nerion tried to cure the Queen of the Blight at the Herat Vasami egg mine. This is an example of what happens when an adventurer tries to be a hero. Are you a hero? I have my moments. Do you think you can succeed where Ravilla Nerion failed? Tell you what, As a challenge, I give you 100 gold if you succeed. Find the blighted Kwama Queen and cure her. Either cast a Cure Blight spell on her, or find someone who has scrolls of Cure Blight. Come see me after it's done.
Die, Fletcher.
I think he's just an ordinator. I have a shield like you. Ah, greetings and salutations. Please pardon my boldness, but I'm growing desperate in my search. Have you, by any chance, stumbled upon a small, cylinder-like object? It wouldn't be bigger than my hand. Rumor has it that one of these indices lies here, but alas, I have no luck in finding it thus far. Do you mean a Propylon index? Fulms Mariel asked me to find them for him. Maybe we should have a conversation, and if we get along, we could look for it together. Felon Serrano is in the southern Grayslands. Ah, but what intrigues me most is the verticality of Felon Serrano. Its towering walls and commanding position within the southwestern corner of the Grayslands speak of the strength and resilience of our ancestors. Holmaren, as a Dunmer stronghold nestled west of Belmora, Deja Blackeye, a place steeped in both history and danger, I must say. Reports speak of slaver activity within its ancient walls, and it would be wise for us to exercise caution as we venture forth. Mirandus is amidst the rugged terrain of the Malag Amar region. The stronghold stands tall, proudly gazing upon the shimmering waters of Lake Nabia to the northwest of Suran. Oh, the marvel of its verticality! Though the strongholds have been forsaken by most, they still hold an allure for those of shadowy interests. A Propylon Index is a truly wondrous artifact, crafted by our ingenious Dunmer ancestors. Picture a small cylindrical object resembling a tube, but its significance far exceeds its size. With it, one can achieve instantaneous travel between 10 remarkable Dunmer strongholds, scattered like gems across the vast expanse of Vardenfell. It is through these indices that the Propylon Circle is formed, an interconnected network where each chamber links to 2 others. I yearn to find and study each of these elusive indices, for it would grant me unparalleled insight into these amazing travel system. Just envision the possibilities if I were to map out the Propylon Circle, unlocking the secrets of our history and unearthing the forgotten lore of our people.
You will suffer greatly.
Go sit down.
Hail and welcome. Do you have any news?
Nothing particularly interesting. The index was a donation from a pilgrim. I'm told it's quite valuable, and we're thankful for the gift. Okay. How are we gonna get that thing off the altar? You sit down! How does
Your
telekinesis...
wounds are great.
How does telekinesis work?
I'll deal with you, thief.
I don't know. That's enough for today.